Fellas, how are you? This is your South Florida Pete lover, my friend, and I'm here to show you Macallan Sienna, the Macallan, the single malt. I'm not here to tell you what this shit is about. I've heard, also read, friends of mine have told me that Macallan is trying to get rid of their age statements. And because of doing so, they're coming out with this new names, non-age statement whiskeys. Is that for the best or for the better for Macallan? I don't know. I like their product. Between Macallan and Glendronach, I think that's where my palate relies on as far as taste and you know, and anything else. I am a huge Macallan fan. In fact, this Sienna, I got it about, I would say about a good month ago or something. I also got an amber. I'm thinking about getting the gold. The ruby's a lot of money, considering that there's no age statement. They're just basically going and selling these products based on their colors. Macallan is based out of sherry oak. Some of the fine oak lines have had a combination of 3 casks: American oak, American sherry oak, and Spanish Oloroso sherry casks. So I'm not here to tell you how old this stuff is. All I can tell you is that it looks really good to me. It entices me, and I've been dying to try it. My brother's coming in a couple of days down here, but you know what? I couldn't resist anymore. So I am, however, going to probably do the amber with him, and perhaps the gold. Barto, I know you said the amber it's not up to our standards, for lack of a better word or term, if you will. But nonetheless, I'm still going to give it a shot. I already purchased it, so I'm going to wait for my brother to unveil that one. And as well as, I think I got a Kalila 18 I found probably a couple of months back. I haven't had an opportunity about that. A Bumor 15 Darkest. I had done a review on the Bumor 15 Mariner, but this is Darkest. The last 3 years finishing Oloroso Sherry. I'm not quite sure if it was first fill Oloroso Sherry. But nonetheless, I'm going on 3 minutes here, and this is just about this guy here. So let's see what this shit is all about. Huge scandal. A lot of Macallan fans complaining about no age statement and whatnot. So sorry about the lighting system. I gotta get used to certain things in here. It's a different place. So let's give it a shot. Like I said, I had to order it through the Whiskey Exchange. I think it was like 65 euros. 65, give or take 65. 43% alcohol by volume, 700 ml. I don't know if you guys can really see this, but from the Yukai Mang, Yukai. All right. Oh, here we go. Moment of truth. Surprisingly, it smells like vinegar. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. Look. Alright. I'll take just a little bit because there's other whiskeys that I'm going to try and I'm going to go ahead and review for you fellas. There you go. Yes, for certain, sherry oak. See, I don't know if this thing has any American oak here. No idea. It says here that exclusively maturing sherry oak casks from Jerez, Spain. All Macallans have that in their label, so I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. I saw it, no line, Macallan. Look at the wallet. This is really good. The nose is really good. The first thing I get is sherry, and I'm getting a fruit that I don't know what it is. It's like a whole bunch of fruits together. I really can't distinct or pick up the one that's more prominent here. But it smells warm, caramelly, if you will. like cotton candy. I smell a little bit of vanilla, believe it or not. It's like something I've smelled before. Yes, Macallan State Reserve. One that I picked up on a cruise probably about a year or so ago. This is really good. I was saving this Macallan glass just to review this. The amber and the gold is about to come. So I'm still not sure about the ruby though. I know for a fact it's less money than my favorite Macallan, which is the Macallan 18. But I'm not quite sure whether it's less than 18 years old or more than 18. The color, it's intriguing. It's really dark. Perhaps it's even darker than the 18 itself. So I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna gamble it and probably order after all. This is so sweet, and there's so many other things here that I'm picking up. But you know, I'm just gonna dive in. Very spicy. The alcohol's there, but it's not really what's kicking my ass. It's more like the spiciness. Cinnamon. Really punchy. Really sweet. Lots of sherry. Milk chocolate, not dark, milk. Lots of milk chocolate. Coconut, maybe. I don't know. There's so much shit in here. But that's pretty much what I'm picking up. And I'm sure that, you know, as I continue to enjoy this dram, I'll probably pick up some other shit. But that's what I'm picking up right now. But it's funny because you smell it, you sniff it, and it's like, it's really warm. It feels like if it was warm. But it's not warm. It's room temperature, though. Alright, let's try it again. Really oily. Really viscous. Alright. I think I paid 55 euros for this one. Dollar conversion to euro, it's like $1.37. I checked today before I placed the order for the gold, Macallan Gold. So it comes out to about $70-something. For $70-something, you can even get a 15-year-old fine oak Macallan. The cheapest I've seen it. Well, when I personally bought my 15-year-old Macallan fine oak, it was about 2 years ago, and I paid $75. Right now they have it at BJ's. I think it was Costco for $89, and I think that's the cheapest I've seen it. Some other places $100, $110. So if you ask me, euro conversion to dollar, this bottle cost me, well, if you include the delivery also, probably about $90. Without the delivery charges, about $75. If it's worth $90, $100, I'll tell you now. In my opinion, for me, it does. Despite the no age statement. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because, to me, Macallan, it's an amazing product. I mean, you guys seen all the videos I got and all the bottles, my collections and whatnot. And let me tell you, out of all the bottles, I think the Glendronach and Macallan are the ones that I will pick up in the event of a fire without even looking back, with the exception, of course, of the Glenlivet XXV, 25 years old. That is a phenomenal dram, and I still have more than half in a bottle, and it's about 4 years old. But if it's worth the money, yes, it is. I will definitely buy another Sienna, and in fact, I will order another one because I wanted to keep this particular bottle sealed, just to have it in my bar, you know, as a collective item. And now that I opened it, I'm like, you know what? I could enjoy this particular one and order another one and just have it there at the bar. The bottle looks amazing. I think Macallan really did a good job in this. I don't know anything about the gold or the amber. A good friend of mine, Barto, from Sweden, he said that the amber is not up to his standard. He didn't like it. I read somewhere that the goal is to replace the 10-year-old sherry oak and the 10-year-old fine oak. Now, I believe that the amber perhaps is to replace the 12-year-old sherry oak, and there's also a 12-year-old fine oak that I found online, actually on the Macallan website. So, if you ask me, I think perhaps the Sienna is to replace maybe the 15-year-old fine oak and the 17-year-old fine oak. I don't think this will match the 18-year-old sherry oak, which is my very personal favorite out of everything that I've tried. And then again, the ruby, I'm not quite sure what the deal is with the ruby. I will tell you guys later once I buy it and I'll try it. I'll open it right in front of you guys. But like I said, this, in my opinion, is between the 15-year-old fine oak and a 17-year-old fine oak. It's got the same platform, spicy, you know, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. I mean, you name it, it's got it all. It's pure Macallan. It's written all over it. I mean, just sniffing on that right away, I know it's a Macallan product. However, I don't think this, not necessarily because of the price, but from what I'm experiencing right now, it's not even near the 18-year-old sherry oak, which is my very personal favorite. My very personal favorite. Anyhow, I'm going to leave it as that, and I'll probably throw in another video real quick. I'll probably do a Kalila. My brother's coming down with a Bamor 15 Darkest. He's got some other stuff that he's bringing down, and we have some other stuff. In fact, when I finish with a Kalila review, I'm going to get into the website, the Whiskey Exchange website, and I'll probably just go ahead and order a couple of new things. So, I know it's been a long time, a little rough around the edges, but nevertheless, this fucking product is phenomenal. I'm telling you. Give it a try. I don't think it's expensive, so, you know, by all means, from Miami. More specifically, you can die. And if you want to narrow it down even more, in the hammocks, you're friendly. South Florida Pit Lover. Catch you guys later.